Okay. Are you in? Are you coming in? Come on. All right. Hello. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It like totally did a prequel instead of. That's interesting. Hey, y'all. It's good to see you. Wesley says hi. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm excited to journal with y'all today. Let's see. I want to thank. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Anna. I want to thank the people who signed up for the membership already. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting anyone to sign up till tomorrow, but that's awesome. So I'm starting a Journal With Me membership, and I shared this on my last live, and it's going to be like $7 a month, $6.99. It's less than a cup of coffee. Coffee's crazy nowadays, by the way. Yeah. I'm so glad you didn't miss it either, Anna. Or Anna. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sometimes it's Anna, sometimes it's Anna. But we're going to go live twice a month. So for this next month, it's going to be September. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on one second. I got everything ready except for my comment planner. It is going to be September 4th, Thursday at 12 p.m. Central. And then it's going to be the 28th of September. I had said 4 o'clock on the actual membership page or whatever, but I don't know if 5 works out better for everybody. I might do a poll after September 1st and see what works out best for everybody. So got my comment planner now. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. So, okay, what I want to share with you first is this binder link that I have in case anybody, because I had a lot of people ask for it. So in the chat, I'm going to put this little link to the little binder stuff that I use, because I'm going to be using it a lot with these journal with me's. I shared it last week and I'm going to share it with y'all again. And then if you want to join the membership, there's a link for that too if you want to. You don't have to. I'm still going to be on YouTube. I have a Bible rebound video that I'm posting tomorrow. Okay, so there's 2 links for y'all in the chat. And let's see. All right. I'm excited. Okay, so one thing that I've noticed too, tell me if you feel like this is true. Maybe it's not. But I've noticed that journaling has kind of sometimes has become a little bit synonymous with scrapbooking a little bit. So I was a scrapbooker, a really big scrapbooker back in the day. And then my kids, as they got older, I kind of fell off the bandwagon, but I still love to document. And that's when I went into the little books that seemed a bit more, I don't know, doable for me. Like the little inserts, the TN inserts, I put photos in there. So I'd still have my photos because photos were really important to me. And then I still did words. And sometimes I would do like a sentiment or something. And it totally transformed into what I do now, which are vignettes. So vignettes is kind of like my version of scrapbooking. Very simple, super easy. So easy to do. And I have a whole class on it. It's called No Sweat Vignettes. They literally can take like, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. But yeah, so that's what I do. So this week, what I wanted to show y'all was a vignette in my comment planner, and then kind of like a scrapbooky page. And the reason why I feel like it's like the journal is synonymous a little bit with, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not synonymous, but I've been seeing these little journal pop-ups, and it looks really close to like a scrap. Remember when you go scrapping with friends and you would bring all your stuff, and you'd bring all your papers, and you'd bring your cutting stuff, and you'd bring die cuts, and you'd bring your pictures, and you'd bring all your stickers and your foam letters and all that stuff, and you bring all this stuff to a location, and y'all would all scrapbook together. I'm seeing a lot of these like pop-ups. Like one of my favorite journalers, Jane, she's on Instagram. She has a pop-up that she does. And so when I look at them all gathering together, and it's like, that looks just like a scrap. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody think that it's synonymous nowadays? It's just like a new word for scrapbooking, kind of in a different way. Tell me I'm not crazy. And if I am crazy, I'll own it, because I know I'm crazy a little bit. Okay, so let me show you first what I want to do. Okay, let me get on here and change the camera. Boop, boop, a doop. Oh my, I have pastels. I did a, what do you call it? Art piece recently. Love it. And so I have a lot of art stuff, and I'm just kicking it around at my feet. So when the title of this journal with me is when you've had a week gone crappy or wonky or whatever. So basically, if you can't tell by the way I'm talking, I had pretty intense mouth surgery, some extractions, but what made it interesting was that there was kind of a complication where I lost a lot of bone, and they had to do a ton of bone graft. And so I was definitely like not, I was not productive at all this week. And there was a time in if I can find it, I don't think I have it with me. I did a reel a while ago on like when you feel like you've just had not a productive week, like just start again, and then using that space to kind of get out, either the frustration or whatever, document it. Like, cause I'm a big documenter of everything. I'll document everything. So what I have here, like here's a vignette I did, and I have to be careful because some vignettes have my grandbaby in there. And so I can't, so there's another vignette I did. So there's these little ornamental things in my planner, and I want to do a vignette in here kind of talking about what I went through or whatever. So you're going to a gathering at the end of September. That is amazing. Like an in-person gathering, like a scrap gathering. I want to start one from San Antonio, honestly. I think we have enough people in San Antonio that do this. Yes, thank you. Happy Louder. I am feeling much better now. So much better. It was pretty painful. So here I have a picture my husband took of me. Very sad with this surgery thing. And I think what I'm going to do is just make a little vignette on here. These are some Breezy Botanicals that I gave as a printable in my class. So I've just pre-cut them out. This is one I got on Etsy. Like you can go on Etsy and you can literally purchase PNGs and then make a whole sheet of them on Canva, and then you can basically have these cute little statement stickers, which are so fun. I kind of like this one because I still want room, because since I have all this stuff, and I'm just going to journal right all over this stuff. Like, trying to figure out what I want to do. Maybe a smaller one like this. Maybe I'll do that. So vignettes, they're very, very easy. I have a formula that I use when I make them that is a repeatable. So the whole point of my course is to help you understand that you don't have to have reinvent the wheel every time you sit down to journal. If something makes you happy, then do it again and again and again, because then you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Scrapbook gathering in Michigan. Yes. I love that. I can't wait to do like some in-person scrappy stuff. Also, okay, hold on. Talking about in-person stuff. Be looking out at my Instagram and stuff, and YouTube. I'm going to put a video out too. I have something very exciting for 2026, and it may include sunshine and sea and art stuff and crafty stuff, and that's all I'll say. Okay. All right. Okay, so I want to get some washi tape. I love this washi tape. I'm going to grab some from my stash up here, and we're just going to go for it. So you kind of got to get in a state of flow where you're just kind of not thinking about things. You know what I'm saying? Where's my, there they are. Is everybody journaling something with me? Am I the only one journaling? This is such a pretty thing. What are y'all journaling? I would love to know. Okay, so I'm going to take this little flower, and I purposefully oftentimes will hang it off the page and cut it off. I think that makes a lot of interest, and that's something little that you can do that just makes it look really cool. So like hanging this off like that, and see how there's like this hang off stuff, and I can cut it here and here. I print on clear sticker paper. Just, hey Vanessa, good morning. You just woke up from a nap. Look, I took a nap today too. I took a nap I learned about naps recently. People who nap live longer, by the way. And there's a strategy to napping, okay? And I know this seems like a long time, but just hear me out. You need to be napping, I think she said that at the latest 2 o'clock. So try to nap so really I would need to be napping at 12:30. And then she said you really need to have a 90-minute nap if you really want the benefits of a nap to get a full REM cycle. That's what she said. I can't remember where I heard that. Prepping September scripture pages. Perfect. Love it. All right, so look, see, this kind of creates, it just is interesting. It just kind of flows off the page. Have y'all ever done that where you cut off things? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my picture here, and I'm going to put a little bit of this beautiful, this is from Wintertime Crafts. It's like this abstracty washi. Ooh, naps are the best. We napped. My hubby and I napped today. He decided to not go on a bike ride, and we napped. It was wonderful. And I'm like, we're getting old, and it's awesome. All right. So just popped a little color on there. You'll notice in this book, if you've ever seen your naps are 2 hours long. Yep. That's about right. It's about right. In my common planner, I do not watercolor anymore, and I did try just to see on this page right here, but I did not like it. I did not like how it kind of, I love the sound of it. I love the feel of it, but writing on it for planning, I guess I'm just over that now, I guess. I've just grown and adapted and changed, and I need to be okay with that. Gosh, me too. Hashtag perimenopause with sleeping at night. Oh, it's so hard. Struggle bus. Especially if you have a partner that snores. Yeah, I get woken up awake often. This is the stuff that I edit out, y'all. Me struggling with these because I don't like my nails, can't get them. Sorry. Look, I'm trying so hard. This is what I edit out on my reels that you don't see me messing with this thing. This is also sticker paper. Online Labels is where I get both my matte sticker paper and my clear sticker paper. All right, all right. People ask me that all the time, so I wanted to say that. Kind of want it to go. You really can't make a bad choice, you know? And I covered up that a lot, whatever. And let's do a line here. If you've taken the course, you know exactly what I'm doing. I just do the same things over and over and over again. And it's so funny because when people realize my formula, they're like, oh yeah, you do that. Over and over again. I'm like, yeah, it's so easy. $6:15. You should journal for sure. Journaling is good for you. And then I'm going to do a little piece on the bottom here too. And I'm going to rip it. That's another thing you can do with washi that's super fun and easy. Look, easy peasy. And sometimes I add like a little sentiment, and I have some different things in this little pouch. And these ones right here that I'm pulling out, the little typewriter ones, it's called Typed and True. It's another printable that I give in the class as well. So say, life is too short to fold fitted sheets. Yeah, I don't really have one in here. Oftentimes too, I will just type them out on my typewriter. That's usually what I do. But I'm not messing with that typewriter today. It's heavy. But you will notice I pulled out my sewing machine today for the little scrappy scrap page we're going to do. Pretty excited about it. I haven't sewed anything in a long time. So anyway, let's see. Maybe there's something else I can put on here. What printer is the best for printing pics? I want an Epson, but I haven't decided on a model. Printers are, there's a lot of preference that comes with printers. It really also depends on what kind of computer you have. I have a Mac. Canons don't like to play nice a lot of times with Macs, but the Epsons have been wonderful for me. And so Epson, the reason why I like Epson is because they have the eco tanks. So what I have is an Epson eco tank 8550. It is very large, but I use it for my business. And so it's this one, it's behind this, y'all seen it in some of my videos, but it's behind that sewing machine. And I don't think most people need a printer that big, because I was printing like 11 by 14s and stuff. But I love the fact that it's got the bottles of ink, so it's like you can like fill up your ink and not have to worry about ink. The biggest thing when I tell people about printing, I said this last week, I'll say it again and again. Any printer that you buy, you need to print on it often. So be printing 1 to 2 things, full color spectrum from blacks to whites, because what happens is we stop printing on our printers. We get excited and we print a lot, and then we stop printing, and then the print heads on the printer will dry up, and then you start getting into some really like where you got to do deep cleans all the time. Even today, I printed, I can show you here. I printed something, my art piece on here, and do you see the lines? It's because I haven't printed anything in a while. So now I got to do a deep clean. And this is like all blue and stuff. And so I wasn't going to mess with it. But you got to print a lot. So printing, and I say a lot. What I mean by a lot is like print out a 4x6, collage of photos at least once a week. Epsons are great. I do like Epsons. I'm not going to say they're the best because I don't know. Maybe there's a better one. But Canons are great quality. I loved Canons for the longest time for the quality. They make really good, but they don't play nice sometimes with Macintoshes. So anyway. Oh, he's back. Hi, Wesley. Okay, let's see. I need to pick out one of these things real quick. Ooh, just breathe. That sounds great. I've been breathing a lot lately. I've been doing 15-second breaths intentionally, and it's been really great. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just put the just breathe. That's a good one. Can't think too hard about it. All right. Boop. Boop. Boom. Done. Bike. Okay, so there's that. And then what I normally do is take this and go boop, 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 boop. I have these kitty stickers that I made. Aren't they cute? These minimal kitty stickers. And I haven't opened my shop yet because I've been so busy with all of the Joy Revival membership stuff, getting that ready. So now with this page, what I'm going to do is I will just write all this, and I might like put a circle around this or something, like maybe with a big black. Where's my black? I can't find it. I have this big juicy black pen. Oh, there it is. And I can just do this like that and be like, this is what happened. That kind of put me in a funky funk. And I'll journal about it. And then when I go through my planner, because my planner, what I love about this planner is that I chose to get the common planner. Are you okay? Bless his heart, he was coughing really bad. I'm gonna look at these comments too because I'm totally like missing them. I bought the common planner full year, which is like they give you, she's got in here 367 pages of note paper. And what I chose to do this year was to make my planner my journal as well. I feel like I never really get rid of my planners anyway because they are kind of like diaries and journals for me anyway. So I thought it would be fun just to combine them both. And so all throughout here, I have journaling and I have my bullet journaling and I have regular journaling and it's just everything is in here. Look how floofy it's getting. I still have quite a bit more to go, but then it'll be fun if I'm looking through my stuff, which I do. I often go back through my planners and look through at what I did. See, here's another little journaling blurb I did right here, but I'll be able to read that, and it's documented. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, I will document all that. That is what I wanted to show you. If you have a week that is kind of just went kaput and you got demotivated or you were recovering from something, just use that space to document real easy with a vignette. Now, I was talking and showing y'all stuff, so that took me a little long, but honestly, that little bit right here, this would have taken me like 7 minutes to do, honestly. And then the journaling, of course, you take longer to do that. So let me look at our comments. Let me see what y'all are saying. Okay, so you're talking about printers. You have the Epson 2760. You ruined your HP printer with washi sticker paper. Oh my. Careful. Yeah, be careful. Some printers, this one, I was printing vellum on it for the longest time, and it started not taking vellum anymore. So that was a bummer. You missed your HP. It was your number one choice, but you print your photos on a selfie Canon. Yes, you totally can use a selfie. I like my sticker paper, so it's nice and thin. It's older, so I'm not sure it's available. It was from Costco. We've had it for 3 years. Yes. These are little things you can do like over and over again. Like you will see on my stuff, I do the same things. It's part of my formula that I do. The 7 and 7 formula. So yeah, just do what you love. If you have something else that you do that over and over again, you know? So that's that. That's my common planner. I will be journaling more on that later. And so now we're going to get to the other thing. Hey, Wesley. And I need to put this away so it doesn't get dirty. Hi, baby. Ooh, my leg. All right. So this is this little scrappy scrapbook that I showed y'all last week. And let me do this. Let me get out a little bit and do this. There, I think that's better. So this little clear binder, oh, I just love this clear binder. I am using this clear binder kind of as a scrapbook, you know. It's cute. It's little. This is a 4x6 picture. So one of my favorite things to do when I was doing Allie Edwards stuff was, I mean, of course, her books are like, right, they were much bigger. So I was printing like an 8x10 picture, a big picture. So this gives you that big fill the frame type feeling, but you're not printing on 8x10s. This is just a 4x6 picture. And I had this picture for the longest time, and I did something with it last week with y'all. This is something else I put in there. I had stuck this in there last week, and I just showed y'all this cute little binder that has these different pages where you can just shove things in that you don't want to throw away. So for instance, I told y'all last week, I don't know if anybody's here from last week, but in that binder, the binder link, I stuck it up in the chat. So if you go back up, you can see it, and I will put it in the description when the live goes like permanent or whatever. Bless you. So what was I saying? Last week I showed y'all this binder and where I just shove things in. Yeah, so I can like cut this off. Like this was something like Mr. Fireworks, East Texas. And I think if I remember right, there's like a photo that goes along with this, but I don't have the photo right now. So what I can do is just kind of do this. Kind of cut it shorter and just shove it in here for a second, you know, like I don't have to do anything with it right now, but it's there and I didn't want to throw it away. And that's what I was saying, y'all. I told y'all last week to bring a picture that's been floating around that you haven't done anything with, a piece of paper that's been floating around, and something else, like an ephemera piece. And so this is all the stuff I had floating around. I had these Jason Bourne tickets floating around. And so I'm just going to just shove them in here. And so that's already some things that I could put away. These pictures were on the side of my little art. I have this little art thing over there with my paints and stuff. Look at my precious babies. This was Valentine's Day, and I made it special Valentine's for them. My sweet Parker. Oh, he's so precious. So I'm going to do something with that today. Look, all his candy. Something was wrong with my printer this day. And this is like printer paper, photo paper. This is not stickers. That's like printer paper. But what is this? Independence Day. See, there's like these movie tickets. We love movies. My family loves movies. So I'm going to do, this one's kind of faded. So I'm going to throw, I don't know, just stuff both of them in there for now. I just have to not think too hard about stuff and just do it. That's the state of flow we're looking for, is like just getting creative, making decisions quickly, not overthinking anything. I just finished a book called something about don't believe everything you think, I think is what it's called. It was really good. It had some weird stuff. Definitely need to read it with Holy Spirit. But anyway, so look, I just got rid of like a lot of these ephemera pieces right here, which is fun. And I want to do a page though in this bigger thing. So I kind of wonder, and the reason I love the binder so much, it's so easy to put things in and out, like take it in and out, you know? So I have some ephemera right here, and I can put another page right here like that. So I'm gonna put this aside and work on. So this was a piece of paper, a piece of watercolor paper that I printed on the printer. I just didn't want to fuss with it. So I'm going to do something on this side. We're going to do something on this side. Okay, look at this. I'm missing more comments. Let's see. Thank you. Liking my formula. Let's see. I made a junk journal with coffee dyed paper to make a memory journal of memories. Oh, I love that. You could totally work on that. Very good therapy. It's like the Snap album. Snap. Yes, it is like the Snap album. I have a Snap album. I have the Snap pages. I wonder if the Snap pages would fit. Hold on. I think my Snap pages are in, my closet. I have a gal coming Tuesday to help me with my room. Okay, so, all right, let's do some watercolor on this. So one of the things, I'm going to do this thing right here. And this is going to be kind of a more scrapbooky type of page. And I grabbed those pictures. This piece of paper has been floating around. This piece of glassine has been floating around. I kind of want it to be layered. This gives me the heebie-jeebies because it's like velvet. But it's very, I guess I cut a heart out of it before and I'd like to do that again. I have some stamps that I can use, but when I kind of stopped scrapbooking, I still have a lot. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, but I still have a lot of scrapbook paper. But the truth is, I don't think that I would honestly use that scrapbook paper because I'm so into art now, and art, like doing things like this, like using this as a background page instead of a scrap. Like I just made my own scrapbook paper, and I love watercolor so much. So I feel like between my watercolor backgrounds and different little ephemeras and stuff, here, let me show you the Snap album. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by comments. Oh, they're so dusty. They're so dusty, y'all. Between my watercolor and all ephemera and stuff, I think it would be fine for me. So here's one. I have not opened this up in a long time. I'm pretty sure this is a Snap album. Yeah. Simple Story. So this is one of the bigger pages. I think I was going to do something with that on there maybe. I don't know. But they're these little pockets. Here's one with little tiny. This is a Christmas. So I just started adding different things, and you can put these, they have all these different types of pages. I do not think these would fit in the other one. So now that I'm looking at it, it's just two. But that's one of them that I have. I was really big into scrapbooking, y'all, and I tried my hardest to keep up with it. And here's another one. It's Florida, Palm Harbor. This was something fun that I've had the kids do. So this was our ticket. So just, oh, there was a letter I had them write to Omi and Papa. We were going to send this to them, I think. I don't remember. 2015. So yeah, Sailor's just not really finished, but I still have them. And I can still work on them if I want to. I think they're really cute for sure. And I feel like That glue's doing something weird. I don't know. So yeah, this is definitely kind of like a see-through snap album for sure. Okay. I want to do more and stop buying so much. Do it, girl. Set a timer. Let's do it. Hey, if you joined my little YouTube membership, $7, 2 hours, you would invest in yourself and your creativity. You would definitely get more done for sure. Look, I'm gonna we can have fun together. I want to do, so it's Valentine's Day, and I want to swatch some of these. My neighbors are coming home. This is my new set from Met at Art to Basic, and I haven't really put them in a place where I can really see what they are. Hi, Justine. Oh, hugs from Napa. Yes. My kitty man is laying down here. Ooh, definitely want to use that one. These are granulating watercolors. Okay, so, and then I know for a fact that this one's one of my favorites right there. So, okay, so I'll use those two. And you have to kind of like put some water on them to get them like, and I brought my sewing machine because I had this, I love. Okay, for also too, I learned from y'all just as much as you learn from me. I want a small, more portable sewing machine that I can sew paper, because I'm not a seamstress. I tried to sew a coat one time and one of the arms ended up longer than the other, and I was done after that. So I don't sew any more fabric unless it's like a beanbag or something, but I do sew paper, and all I have is this huge honkin' Singer sewing machine that Linda, come here. She's eating something she's not supposed to. That is huge and heavy, but maybe it is the best for paper. I don't know. I've been trying to research some sewing machines, and it seems like you really do kind of have to buy a good one in order for it to work. Okay, you know what I'm going to do though, y'all? Hold on. I'm going to do this because I don't want my pretty papers to get messed up. My vintagey papers. Okay. Linda, come here, baby. All right, so we're going to just make, and some of this is going to get covered up, and that's okay. Try not to overthink it. We are just plopping. We are plopping on the page. Plopping is the best. You don't have to think about it. And if it gets covered up, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Hi, Linda. Hi, BB. You haven't officially met my peoples. You've been on Instagram a bit. I have another cat now, y'all. Yeah, I don't sew. I sew paper, and that's about it. I think that's pretty good. All of this is pretty good. And I just love plopping. Don't think too much about it. Just plop. Hi, Linda, baby. Come here. What you doing? So the paper's like kind of buckling, like it's coming up, and that's fine. I'm about to take my little heat dryer here, and the cool thing about granulating watercolors is you add more water, and it does fun stuff. Anyway, I could play with that all day. It's so therapeutic just to like play with watercolor, just plop, 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 plop. All right, let me grab. Hello, Julie Ann. Yes, did you say you're at your fish fry, I think, or something? Someone's at a fish fry today. Maybe no, that was somebody else. I don't think that was you. Someone's at a fish fry today also. There's lots of cookouts, which is super fun. It's like Labor Day weekend. Enjoy the cookout, enjoy the food. Stay safe. Thanks so much for signing up for the membership. That's so kind. I kind of love this plop right here. Linda, no, come here. She's getting into stuff. I should have closed the door. I wanted Wesley to come in. So I don't really have, I can't edit this part out. We're drying. We're drying now. I can't speed up live. But burgers and brats. Okay, so you're having burgers and brats. It was, I believe it, Cindy. It was like Cindy. It was a Cindy. Yes, she was having a fish fry. September, just so you know, every month for the membership, we're going to kind of set an intentional time. I am, and I would encourage you to. We can do it together. We can keep each other accountable. A time to journal about a topic. So for September, it's boundaries. And I think it's a really great topic to get curious about. It's so funny because my sister and I, it's a Wisconsin thing. Okay. I don't know much about Wisconsin, so that's really cool to know. But my sister, I talked to her about it. I coached her on this. She didn't realize I was coaching her, but we have this funny thing now. Have y'all ever seen Night at the Museum where it's the Pharaoh and he's like, you did it again. You did it. I told you not to. Don't cross this line. Remember? He's like, totally. So I have this meme that I send to her when there's a certain group of people in her life that cross the line often. And I'm like, Whitty, you're the one. You're the one who allows them to cross the line. Like, you got to be like this guy. And so I showed it to her and we laughed our heads off. And anyway, so is there a place in your life where you have allowed people to cross the line? Maybe it's yourself. Maybe you yourself have said, I'm not going to fill in the blank. And you have not honored that for yourself. Maybe it's a person in your life. Maybe it's, I don't know. There's just it's very vague. It's very broad, the boundaries journaling. So I would love for us to have a little, as we're journaling, have a little discussion about it. Thank you, Julie Ann. My husband is so cute. Oh my gosh. He's hot. I think he's so hot. You brought your supplies with ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, ice cream and brownies are one of my favorite desserts. For sure. It's getting hot with this heat gun, y'all. So, yeah, I want it to be not just, I can't just I love crafty, I love art, I love doing this stuff. But you know me, I need to kind of have a little depth in us too, where we're journaling about things that we can get curious about and transform and change, Thank you. I think we're cute. I think we're a cute couple. I do. We've been married for 23 years this year. So he's my boyfriend for life. I love him so much. We've been through a lot. There's a quote that my friend Stephanie shared, and I use it now all the time. And it says, in this life, you're going to be married 2 to 3 times. And if you're lucky, it's with the same person. And that's how my husband and I feel about our marriage, is that we've had several different versions of our marriage, and we keep on keeping on. And it's Jesus. Jesus is the reason why we're still keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look at this pretty paper. Okay, the pictures that I had floating around were these adorable pictures of my sons. And what I wanted to do, and I'm okay to fill up the page. I really am. I wanted to use these pieces of paper. I think it'd be really cool to somehow sew this. So I usually will glue things down first, and then I will just real messy sew it. And then maybe we can do a little heart. Maybe see, this is where I kind of like, I feel like I want maybe not to use all these pictures. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. But I like it. Okay, we're just gonna, I'm getting overthinky. Nope. Okay, so let me grab my glue. Also too, I'm thinking tell me some of your favorite stick glue that you like. I would like to know. What's a favorite stick glue that you like? Because I would like to try it. That's what I see a lot of journals use as the stick glue. I'm going to look at this comment, Vanessa, because I want to hear what you have to say. Marriage is hard work, but such a special bond. I agree with you. Yes. Wow, 37. That's a long time, girl. Congratulations. That's like a sign and a wonder these days. And that's not also, let me just be clear, that's not to bring shame or judgment on anybody who has, it hasn't worked out, by the way. Just so you know, I'm not one of those. Everyone's story is different, and a lot of people think I should have left, but I didn't. So that's my story, and I feel like we should honor each other's stories for sure. All right, so I'm going to throw these pieces of paper away. Goodbye, pieces of paper. I used you like I needed to. I'm not going to hoard them. Scotch permanent. Okay, I like this. I'm going to kind of glue this down. And then I'm going to go over the sewing machine and I'm going to sew it. I mean, y'all are going to have to I'll change the camera. I'm like a little nervous because I'm wearing my overalls and I ate a big burger. So I'm kind of feeling poopy today, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, this is what I have. I'm going to go sew this. So Wesley, play the elevator music. Ugh. Y'all are seeing my booty. All right, here we go. I haven't done this in forever. Okay. Where you go, Wes? Wesley got scared. He got scared and you'll see him jump off. Okay. Oh my, look at my bottom. Wow. Those really get in the crease, don't they? Okay, y'all. I'm never doing that again. Oh gosh. Okay. Look. Isn't that cute? That's kind of a fun little page. I kind of want to just not use all of these and just use one. But okay, my husband is he is sneezing a lot. I hope he's okay. All right, this is what I wanted to do. All right, let me see some of the comments. Okay, so you use Elmer's washable, Tombow. Take a chance on me. I love that. You'll be late to the party. That's okay. 31 years. Oh my. Congratulations. That is amazing. So who's been married? It's not a competition. Oh no, Vanessa's 37. Let's see here. Husband 20 years in October. Bless the Lord. Yes. Forgiveness. Yes. My sweetie and I just celebrated our 30th. Yes. Oh my gosh. How many times can I say yes? I love it. Can't get over my butt crack. Whatever. Okay, so I'm trying to make a decision here on, look, this piece of paper is so cool. Like, you can't get that from scrapbook paper. You just can't. And so this is why I feel like when this gal comes on Tuesday to help me like declutter and stuff, I think I'm going to get rid of a lot of my scrapbook paper and then use those bins. There's an artist that I absolutely love, and I listened to a podcast of hers, and she has 3 boxes, and I love this so much. So, because, you know, I do art, I'm an artist, and so she has one that says, not so bad, not so great, and crap. I think it's what it is. No, it's crap, not so bad. What are they? Not so good. Anyway, one that's like, okay, this is good. One of them that's like crap and she just cuts up and using her other art pieces. And then one of them that's like, that's not too bad. It's kind of funny. Anyway. Okay, so I need to just make some choices here for this. I think I'm going to do that. I just need to glue stuff down and not think about it and realize that this is going to be awesome. Whatever I choose, it is going to be good. Some of these glue, like the little tapey glue, I have realized that it dries up and then the stuff falls out of the book. So that's what's happening to my very first TNs that I used to use that glue. So that's why I switched to this glue, because like this glue so far has not been that bad. This has some different height, and that's okay. That is okay. Let's see what's happening here. Sorry, I'm like taking a pause because I'm trying to catch up with comments. Everybody, this page will not be going in my journal. This page will be going in my little scrap binder that I shared earlier. If you want to watch the beginning of that later, you can see where I shared my little binder and the link. I have a link that I shared super way up and like at the very beginning where I shared the binder. So no, this is not really my journal. My journal is my common planner, and I just did a page in there as well. But I'm going to show you where I'll stick this in my binder. So, and I'm thinking about like for my membership journal with me's, I'm thinking about doing something like having one of the journal pages one of the pages be more fun, kind of get stuff like we can all just make that challenge of what's been floating around on my desk. What picture have I been wanting to get printed or put in my journal or whatever, and just do the thing that we've been wanting to do. Keep each other accountable, like for reals, journal with me, not just watch me. You know what I'm saying? Which again, no judgment or shame if you want to watch and, you know, get inspired or whatever. But I really think it's important to create as much as you consume. And so that can be one of our times together. And then the other time we can do like where it can be more focused, like the journal page can be more artistic about the content, like the theme, like the boundaries and stuff. We could do something super fun with that. No problem. Take a chance. I don't know if you're allowed, you want to say your name, but I don't know what your name is. I'm trying to be good at like matching handles with names, but yeah, don't worry about it. Just go back and watch it. It'll be super fun. Yeah. Jots and journals, congratulations. Yes, it's super free. It's very, very free. And it's like the watercolor with it. You get to be like creative, like a artsy fartsy with it. This is just like a piece of paper that I've had floating around. I've held on to forever. So I'm gonna do this little heart. And that's going to be my embellishment over here. And I might even lift it up. Y'all remember Pop Dots? Nicole. Okay, I will try to remember that. Nicole. I love that. I'm going to pop this up, and then I'm going to put I do love my acrylic paint and doing some sort of letter and stuff right here. But I'm going to pop this up because I still have them, I think. I think I still have my puppy dots. Do I? I have swapped out so many scrapbooky things for art thingies lately. Maybe I don't have any more poppy dots. Thought I did. This is, where'd they go? This is a lot of things I can use to print. Gainja girl, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the kudos. Y'all, I need to find my pop dots. Where did I say? Hold on. I'm not going to show you my butt this time. That was awful. Well, why aren't they? Oh, I found them. I found some. That's the only thing. I love that drawer system behind me, this one right here, but have y'all ever done the clutter bug thing where you're a different personality? And I'm a butterfly, so I need to see things. Like I need to see, like, so those are awesome because I can see what's in them and then I won't forget. I forget where things are in that one. Anyway. All right, what am I? I'm so behind with journaling. School started, kicked my butt. Yes, just you know what? Be gentle with yourself. Super gentle. Look how cute it is! It's so popping off the page. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done that. That was fun. Gentle, start again. Just start again and have fun. It's not supposed to be pressure. I think that's what, for a lot of creatives, for myself, pressure is kryptonite. For a lot of creators, I know for me. And that'll just plumb take all the fun. It'll suck the fun out of the room. The pressure. So thank you, Tina. I like my other overalls. They just really accentuated my butt crack. Yes, Nicole. Just do it and do it gently. Be gentle with yourself. I'm going to take this and just do a little messy line. I love lines. I love lines. You can't get out of, have you ever journaled about why you can't get out of your head? What is it? What is the story you're telling yourself about being in your head? I would get curious about that. If you felt like that was something worthwhile to get curious about. I think you would be you'd be surprised. Okay, I'm going to something I did find in here that, let's see. I found these. Let's see. What should I put? I kind of don't want to put anything though. Is that, you know what? I'm not going to put any stamps there, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take a pigment ink and just like super sloppy write something. So this is a waterproof pigment ink. I'm going to test it on another piece of glassine. I could just test it right here. No, I don't want to test it right there because I want to make it like, I think I have another piece of glassine somewhere. Oh, see, okay. Yep. That's tough. Okay. I feel like you also we can be gentle with ourselves. This is not sticking. Why isn't sticking? The only one that I've known to stick for reals is there was one that it's my favorite ever. Illustrated Faith sold it for the longest time. And they don't sell it anymore, I don't think. Because I don't know if this see, it's not sticking. It's not actually, it's really frustrating. Well, y'all, thought I had a Sharpie that kind of worked. Here's one too right here. Yeah, perfection will also suck the fun out of the room. Huge hugs for sure. Yes, boundaries. Oh my gosh. So good. Let's see. This could work. This could work. So I think what I'm going to do, let's see if I heat set it. Oh my gosh. That sucks so bad. I'm so sorry that happened. It worked. Okay, look. I don't even know when this was. I'm going to find out when this was, y'all. Hey. I feel like that cartoon. What is that cartoon, David, with the guy who's the inventor? Yeah. With the hair that looks like mine right now. He has like a big poof on his head. Okay. Here it is. February 14th of 2018. It's 2018, y'all. Okay. So I think I will put the date on here. What, sweetheart?
A movie or a show?
It was a movie. Remember? And she like had frogs sing. Do you remember?
It's that blonde kid.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know.
I feel like my hairdo looks like his right now.
No.
No?
He's got like spiky blonde hair.
What is who is the, oh, Johnny Bravo. That's what I feel like I look like. This is Johnny Bravo.
Oh.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo.
He doesn't invent things.
No? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna... Alright. Because of the glass scene, I'm using this Stays On, and this is like a stamp that I've had forever. And I'm going to put the date real quick because this was back in the day. This is my favorite way. I love dating stuff. Practice, practice, practice. There it is. Perfect. Oh, I shouldn't say perfect. I don't want to instill perfection. Even if it isn't perfect, it's fine. Watch it be upside down. No, it wasn't, thank goodness. Okay. All right. I'm kind of putting things away as I talk because I'm trying to be better at that because it's a whole situation on my desk. All right, y'all. The light is going down. Maybe that's why I said 4 o'clock. Is because the lights, and then when we fall back, you know what I mean? I do have this light right here. Right here might help. Let me turn it on. Oh, is that helpful? I got a little studio light right there. Okay, So I'm going to write something, a little something, something for my kiddos. And then we're going to put it in this book, and it's going to be awesome. Let's see. So this isn't working. This is not doing the same thing. I guess this is a waxier. Like it's working on this one, but it's not working on this one. Maybe if I slow down. This is definitely like waxier. This is like from a envelope or something. This is super annoying. Oh man, you gotta go cook. David's supposed to be what are you cooking for us? Steaks. He's doing steaks for us. I'm gonna try something. Nope. All right. This is what I mean by don't go for perfect. Just see if it can wipe off. And that's okay if it doesn't. Just go with it. Boop, 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 boop. That's okay. We'll have a little smudge there. So this didn't work out like I wanted to. Like I need a better pen, but that's okay. It's done. And I'm going to stick it in here. And we're about at our time too. So let's do it in here. Where did it go? Where did my... Oh, right here. Look. It's so cute. Look at this little page I made. So this is just a little scrappy book. It's got scraps in it. It's got pages in it. That's a piece of my art. Little scrappy things. And I just love this because it's random. We'll do something on the other side, you know, in September. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Okay, y'all. Super fun. That was super fun. Thank you for joining me today. I am so grateful that you could come hang out. It was super fun for me. And if you want to do this again, my date for it'll be this first Thursday. It'll be more what is the word I'm trying to consistent the next times, like in October, September, all that. But for September, I have some different dates, and it's in there. It's in my community post, I think. And you can totally join. We're going to meet twice this month to do the same thing. We'll work in the common planner, and we can work in a little scrapbook again. Sometimes we might work in an art journal. Like maybe we could do a boundary art journal instead. We will see. But yeah, I love this. This is super fun, and it gets us a time to just like hang out and chat and get stuff done. Being gentle, like even if you can commit to like 2 times a month to hang out, it's more fun doing it together, right? Thank you so much, y'all. I had a blast with you, truly. And I'm going to have a very special announcement this week for y'all. If you wanted to do something in person that is epic, stay tuned. And yeah, I get to do something super fun. But then I have a Bible rebind video that I'm going to be sharing tomorrow. watercolor swatch video again. There's some different videos I have coming up too. I'm gonna have I have an email coming out about how to handle fear, like how you can journal about fear. That's going to be tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to get that out to my email list. So journaling is really important to me. I have grown so much through journaling and being creative with the journaling. So it's been really fun to hang out with you, and I will see you next time. If you want to join, there's a link up there, and I will see you later. Bye.